Three-banded armadillos are the only armadillos that can actually fully enclose into a ball. So his tail will come alongside his head, and he will be a complete sphere. All the other armadillos, or most armadillos that maybe if you guys have ever seen one in Texas or anywhere around there, even here sometimes, are nine-banded armadillos. Nine-banded armadillos have anywhere between 7 and 11 bands, and they don't close into complete balls. They simply have a lot of spinal flexion and curl up a lot. This guy, however, is a three-banded. He is native to Central and South America, primarily Brazil, and he is and will close into a complete ball. So his name is Bakugan. When armadillos have babies, they almost always have 4 identical male babies. So coming by a female armadillo is pretty rare, even more rare than it would be to find a male armadillo. So we're trying to find him a female right now, and my dad wants to name the female Chaka Khan, which I don't know what it is, but some other people might. So we'll have Bakugan and Chaka Khan at some point. But as of now, we have not found one. But yeah, if you want to set him down, he's pretty funny. He'll run around. So he's actually a lot faster than you might think. He really tries to run. It's like a little beagle. Yeah, it's pretty cute. And he likes to decide behind stuff and then come back out and sniff around. But he's pretty cute. But yeah, he is pretty defenseless. His shell feels a little soft to the touch, but it's hard to penetrate. What? A coyote could eat it, yeah. A fox would have a little bit harder of a time, but with enough, if they pretty much if they wanted to bad enough, but it would take a while. One of the main things that'll eat things like that, a lot of times large birds, so like eagles will fly off with them and drop them from extreme heights, causing them to perish and fold open to the point that they would eat them. But no, the towns wouldn't. But a lot of things, surprisingly, it's not really the prey of many animals, just because anything of that size, they have so many other options that would be easier for them to eat than trying to do with that.
It's like a little animal turtle.
Tatum, are you doing anything right now?
I'm chopping food for tortoises.
Alright.
You want the spikies?
Yeah, sure.
Big bug.
We'll see some other ones.
You can see these in the woods. They're wild. Yeah. They live here too. I've seen them. Well, I don't know if they live. I've seen armadillos.
They're everywhere in Florida.
Really?
Yeah, they're roadkill.
No, I've seen them on the side of the road. Well, I've never seen one.
You said you have.
Only dead on the side of the road.
That's why they had
That right there is the one good thing about our big swans, is the baby swans are really cute.
you pet it?
If anyone needs a bathroom at any point, it is the door cleverly disguised with a sign that says rescue on it. You're welcome to use it.
Can you hold the
So
baby
this
dog?
guy right here is a hedgehog.
What, a hedgehog?
I would never put your hand on it just now because it's very spiky and it will hurt you. So I'll let it run around. When you pick up hedgehogs, it's gonna hurt a little bit, like right now, where it is. But you can pet down its back, and it will feel fine. It's pretty very gentle. So make sure you go down, not up. This hedgehog's name is Sonic. People ask me if a hedgehog can shoot their quills like a porcupine, and I tell them exactly like a porcupine. Porcupines can't shoot their quills either. Neither animal can shoot their quills. However, porcupines' quills are barbed at the end, so people would run past porcupines and turn around and have quills in their legs, and that led them to believe that they were being shot with the quills as they ran away or something like that. Porcupines don't have complete control over their quills, so your leg is just about as safe as a tree. Rushing past it just happened to catch the wood. But they're not have a 3-month baby porcupine. This is one of the porcupine quills. Yeah, so our African porcupine out there, it's in the corner of the petting zoo. You'll see it as you walk past. Thank you, Zachary. But it is absolutely, it's not adjusting to people, so it'll just spike up when you get there. So that porcupine out there will get as big as a German Shepherd, believe it or not.
Would you guys rather get poked by this?
So if you look at what Nicholas has there,
It's a flying sugar bear.
those are sugar gliders.
Look at this. They have like wings, kind of like a flying squirrel.
So the other name for those guys are flying squirrels.
I want to do Okay, what is the sugar babies? Look at the sugar babies.
So yes, you can hold these. If you want to, just be gentle. Don't ever grab it. Just let it crawl. Or you can scoop under it if you want. Just don't completely wrap around it. You want to let him know he can.
He is a little bit.
He does have sharp claws.
Fold like this. You don't grab it.
So these sugar gliders, the other name for them is flying squirrels. They're not a squirrel. They're not even closely related to a squirrel. The reason they got the name sugar gliders is there's not really much genius into it, other than they love sweet things and they can glide. So
Do they climb from here like coming up?
if you really threw them, they would, but they don't.
I've seen them before.
But they, sometimes if they're in a playful mood, they will. Sometimes no. But I've been told, I haven't tried it myself, but I've been told if you put one of these on a field goal post, they can glide the 50-yard line on a football field. So they are pretty good gliders. However, a sugar glider is a marsupial. So it is not even closely related to a squirrel. It's a mammal.
Now listen. Is a sugar glider a squirrel or a marsupial? A sugar glider is a marsupial.
It's a marsupial. Does anyone know what marsupial means? He gave you a big hint. Yes. Oh, there you go.
Hey, Isaac's thumb.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the first time I've ever seen one jump off of one.
Oh.
I've done this 100 times. So that's surprising. So sugar gliders are marsupials. They have babies that crawl into their pouches just like a kangaroo would. So they are closer to a kangaroo than they will ever be to a squirrel. Sugar gliders mostly, their diet consists of sugar glider food, which is grain, or fruits, and things that are sweet like that, things that have nectar in them.
Males and females have pouches?
Just the females.
Is that a male or a female?
This one, I believe, is a male. So, if you've seen Winnie the Pooh, a lot of people think pouches go like this, horizontal. Pouches are actually vertical. So it's as if the baby is peeking through curtains. Even kangaroo pouches. Really? Yes. So yeah, it's more of a slit than an actual pouch. Yeah. So those things are pretty good with people usually because we've introduced them to a lot of people. But naturally, sugar gliders belong to one person. Just like certain types of birds. So generally speaking, it's not usually a great idea to get a sugar glider as like a family pet, but it will bond to one person great. So if one person wants it,
Don't listen.
this right here is a micro squirrel. So this is a squirrel. It's the smallest kind of squirrel in the world. It weighs 20 grams, which is just over an ounce. And if you feel it, I will let you in 1 second, you can feel it vibrating. The reason why you can feel it vibrating is not because it's nervous or scared, but its heart rate around the clock is 220 beats per minute. So its heart is beating so fast that it feels like it's vibrating, which, well, in reality it is, because of how fast its heart is beating. You guys want to see that? The other name for these is an African dormouse. The reason they're called African dormice isn't because anything to do with the door, except that they are native to the door region of South America. I will let you in 1 second. I said South America. I'm going to say South Africa. They are from the door region of South Africa, so they're called dormice. Other thing about these is their fingers, their claws are so little that they actually go in between the creases of your skin, which means this animal cannot fall off your hand. So, I think we need to name the next one Blizzard. It does not. Or what? Clamp? Good idea. Right now, this one's name is Tim. His wife's name is Jack. Yeah, take that. He's just about a year or two old. These animals make